happy Sunday and welcome to Ogrodzieniec Castle. It's a very cold Sunday. It's probably -4. It was -7 at night and we started at around 11 and now it's probably -4. I'm afraid to check, but anyway, it's freezing cold. But this castle is very interesting. That's why I wanted to check it out. There are a lot of castles in Poland. And this castle was also popular, became more popular because the Witcher series in Netflix was shot in here. Not all, but some scenes was shot in here. So Henry Cavill was probably in this place. So if you want to check it in Google and check Google Maps, this is how it's spelled. Ogrodzieniec. Okay, it's like the end of autumn right now, so there aren't a lot of people, so it's a nice time to explore without a crowd. But my god, it's too cold. Let's go. Still looks very pretty from up here. So what I've noticed about the castles in Poland is that they always have like the Polish flag on top of like the highest tower or the highest area of their castles. And the good thing about this castle is it is pet friendly. So if you have dogs, you can take them. Most of the castles in Poland were built in the 14th century. So this was also built in the 14th century. It's like a fortress. It went through a lot of renovations, but the original structure is still here. So pretty impressive. All the castles I've been to have these spiral staircases, so we'll see. Whoa. I don't like this. No. Ah, okay. It's a very short climb, but if you have fear of heights, it's not very nice. Most of the castles are open. I think in the other part there is a place where they have things inside from, like relics from the castle, but majority of it is really like this one. Like there's an outdoor structure, there are walls, but it's an open space, no roofs. It's a good thing that I'm not tall. So it was easy. It's easy to get from one part of the castle to the other because of like metal bridges like this one. So this castle also sits on top of the hill, which I think is like the consistent character of most castles in Poland. They're always on the top of the hill. Because again, they build it to protect their area, and it would be easier for them to spot enemies coming if they are on top of the hill. You can't see it, but I can barely open my mouth to talk properly because it's really freezing. Like, my face is numb. That's how cold it is. But it's a beautiful castle, so let's check more. We'll be here, up to the tower where there's a ghost. Definitely don't come here on winter. It's very cold. The metal is very cold. I am very scared. My feet are numb. Be careful, guys. Okay. I'll wait for you downstairs. So this is the treasury in armory. So that's one. This is probably where they kept their guns. Do they have guns before? And treasures. This also. Now there's Lotto. Now we are back. All of the castle, it's like a square. Of course, it's not like a perfect square, but it looks like that. And there's a courtyard in the middle. So we've checked every possible corner of the castle that is okay for tourists to come and look at, because few parts are under renovation and we can't go there. So now we're gonna go to the other side. There's a torture room in there, so that doesn't sound really nice, but I'm interested to see. So we are now at the torture room, and this basically is a place where they kept things that they used to torture their prisoners during the 14th century. And it's very, very gory. This one right here, for example, is called the Iron Maiden. And the Iron Maiden is basically like a figure of a human being, and inside that there are like spikes. So they will put their prisoners inside, then they will close it, and the spikes will hit the person inside. And it reminded me that the band Iron Maiden actually shot a music video in this castle also. There are a couple of things here that they used to punish people, but I think this one right here is also the most terrible one. I think everywhere is, but look at this one. This is a saw, and basically they have to hang the prisoner like this, if you can see it, and then they have to be inverted, like upside down, and then they are going to saw them between the legs. And they want to make sure to do it that way because they want the person to still be alive and conscious and breathing, so to give more suffering until that person will die. So it's a very slow and terrible torture. And this is Judas' chair cradle also. I'm not sure if you can touch it, but I don't want to touch it. So this is called the Judas chair, or the sleepyhead's torture. So the victim was placed on top of the pyramid-shaped seat and then suddenly and repeatedly lowered in the wooden or steel point. It's like, that's not very nice. Well, this is the torture room, so you can't find anything nice in here. Let's go. Okay, so that's the end of our tour around the Ogrodzieniec castle. And again, this is the castle where The Witcher was filmed. Some of the scenes in The Witcher was filmed. So it's very interesting. It's very nice, especially probably in spring or in the early autumn, but it's winter, so we had to do it very quickly. My favorite definitely was not the torture room. That was not nice to think about the suffering that the people went through because of that. But anyway, at least that's not being used anymore. So now we're gonna get some food and just head back. So thank you guys for watching, and make sure to subscribe for the next video. I can't talk anymore because my freeze is freezing. Bye!